Hi, good morning, everyone. Today we will see data types available in Salesforce. There are different data types available. Mainly, we will focus on 19 data types today. For those data types, one data type is the type of value we are going to enter in the field. If you take any field, for example, if you want to enter customer name, we need to specify which type of data we have to enter for this customer name. Like it might be it is a name, it is text, or we enter some numeric text alphabetical values. We need to specify before creating a field, we need to specify data type. When we go to object to create field, first step it asks is to select data type. Based on the data type, it will show properties, which properties you have to enter when you are creating field in an object. There are 4 common properties to create a field. For any field, if you select any data type, if you select before creating a field, these 4 are the common properties. First one is field label. It is the static text displayed in user interface to the end user. Like it will display to user name, and this is the column name in the object table. Internally, how it stores, it will be name only. Field name might be _C. It is a custom field, and we have to enter description for that field. What this field does? This field is stores name value of the customer, name of the customer. This is the example I am writing. Help text. Sometimes we don't know what to enter. That time we will give clue to end user. Please enter name in alphabets. We will give this suggestion. These 4 properties are common for any field. When you are creating field, if you select any data type, these 4 fields will come. Other than these 4, some other properties will be there. For each and every field, we will see those properties. First data type is text data type. When you select text data type, it will allow 255 characters to enter in the field. So for this, to see it practically, we will create one custom object. Give this custom object name as data type. Plural is data types. To practice 19 data types, we are creating one object. This object name is data type. Description is, it is to practice data types. We know how to create this custom object. Data type name. Next, it allow in reports, allow in activities, track field history, allow in charter groups. Deployed, add notes and attachment, allow in search, launch new tab, save. This is the first screen. In the second screen, it will ask for tab options. Object is data type. We have to enter tab style. Without that, it won't allow. Select something. Enter short description. Data type. Practice tab. This tab is to practice data types. So allow for all the profiles. This is the third step. And allow for all applications, custom and standard applications. Save this. Now, this is the object we have created. Data type underscore underscore C. Now we will create fields for this data type. To create field, just click on new custom field. It is first time it is asking data type. Take text data type first. Allow users to enter any combination of letters and numbers. It allows numbers as well. So field name is text data type. Just give like this. Length is 255 is the maximum length of for this data type. But here I don't want 255 characters. I just want some 30 characters something. We should not waste memory space. This data type, these four fields, field label, field name, description, help text, these four are the common. Additionally, what we are getting, see this length property we have got here. These four properties common. Other than that, we have length property. Number of characters allowed in the field. Maximum it allows 255 characters, but we are going to restrict to enter 30 characters only. Other than 30, it won't take. 31 first character, it won't take. Description is says text data. Even to enter PAN number, passport number, for that always we can take this text data type because it allows both numbers and alphabets. Help text. Enter text or numbers. It can be used for PAN, passport. This is the help text. UAN number. These four properties common. This is the length property. It is done 50. This is required. Whether this property, this value is mandatory or not. If you click on required without entering this field, it won't save. It will give error message if you leave it blank. Now do not allow duplicate values. It can, we should not touch this because there can be duplicate because we are taking only text. If it is PAN, if we are especially creating field for taking PAN number, passport, UN, that time you can make it unique. External ID, we know this. This is if we are getting data from third-party sources, third-party systems. We are in Salesforce. We might get data from other Excel sheet or some other technologies, so some other application, those who are using different technologies, their ID might be different. That time we use this external ID checkbox we use. We don't have now that, so don't check that. This one you select commonly, add this field to existing customer reports. This is to, this is not required. Now, how many fields are there total? 4 common fields plus 4 external ID, unique ID, length property, required checkbox. These are the 8 properties for text. Click on next. So this is the field level security. This is for all the profiles. This is page layout. We will get in next session after this data types. Now this field has been created. One field has been created. Now you can go to classic. Data types. Here can click data type name, text data type. You can say text. Here for text data type, you can enter something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything it allows. Even it allows special characters as well. This is the text data type. Next, create one more field. Create one more field here. Go to that object manager. The object manager. We have created one field called data type. This data type, create text, new field. First text is done. Next, create text area. What is difference between text and text area is it allows single line in text. In text area, it allows separate lines. It allows separate lines. How it will allow separate line? Now for text, you are entering in single line like this. In text area, it will allow in multiple lines. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, it allows multiple lines. The properties are 4 are the common properties. 4 common properties are field label, field name, description, and help. And other than that, we have length, number of lines visible, required checkbox. Create that field. Select. Text is done. It's text area. It allows 255 characters in separate lines. Here it is only single line. It is separate line. Click next. Field label. Text area. Description. Text area in multiple lines. Enter text area in multiple lines. We can specify number of lines visible here. It won't. That is not required. Now the properties are these 4 are common. 1, 2, 3, 4. Field label, field name, description, text area. Required is there. This is one more property available. So it should show number of lines available to be visible. Why it is not showing? It should show this number of lines visible. The scrolling option is provided by Salesforce. So make it always required. Click next. Why it has not shown? Then save. Usually it should show. So now this data type is created. Text area. We have created one text data type, text area data type. You can enter the data type is text area. So now we enter text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or ABC. In the text area, you can enter in multiple lines. It is showing multiple lines, but that is not showing multiple lines. Text data type. Click on save. Next data type is text area long. It allows 1,31,072 characters in separate lines. Property is it is going to ask how many letters it will allow, how many characters it will allow, number of visible lines, total 4 common properties plus 2 these properties, 6 properties. Now create new field, select text area long.
ఇవి మనం ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్ ఒకసారి అది చూపించరా
బ్రేక్ అయింది వాయిస్ విషయం వినపడలే అసలు.
ఇది మనం ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాము ఈ డేటా టైప్స్ అన్ని ఒకసారి.
We are creating fields in one object.
Okay.
You have any confusion where we are creating? You want to know?
Not where we are creating, where we are going to use those things. I mean, those fields.
Now, accounts is there. Okay. In the account, you click on new. It is displaying all these fields, right? These fields, how these fields are coming? These fields are we have created in account object, right? Salesforce has provided one account object. By default, they have provided all these fields. They have created these fields internally. This account name is a field, right? This parent account, rating, all these are fields. To create these fields, they have used some data types. Now, if you select this rating, it is displaying these 3 because they have used pick list data type for this field. In this phone, they have used phone data type. For fax, they have used phone data type. For website, they have used email data type. For all these fields, they have used different data types. In the same way, to practice, we have created one object called data type. This is just for practice. Now, what you will do is you will create one object. You will create one position object. You will do this assignment. You will create one position object. For that, you will use these fields are the required for the position object. For that position object, these fields are required to take input from end user. In that position object, all these fields are created by developers. End user enter data. This is the position name, location. In this position object, we are going to create. In a company, there are number of vacancies. There are job openings in a company. For that, we will create one position object. In that position object, we will create that job position details. That position name is Salesforce developer. To enter the Salesforce developer, we have a field called position name. This is a standard field. This is provided by Salesforce. When you create position object, that time it automatically comes. Next field, location. This requirement is for Hyderabad or Chennai. This requirement is for Hyderabad. Now what we will do is we will select pick list. That time we will enter these values: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Mumbai, Delhi. In that, end user will select, our client will select this Salesforce developer position is for Hyderabad location. And how many vacancies? 2 vacancies are available. There are 2 vacancies for Salesforce developer. And we will give different status. It is new position or in progress or closed. We will give different status. These fields we will create for an object. While creating the fields, we will select these data types. Based on the requirement, we will select the data type. Client won't give which data type to choose. They will give only this requirement: position name, location, number of vacancies, position status, open date. This we need, they will say. As a developer or administrator, we have to decide which data type is suitable. Understood, Usha? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So for practicing, we have created one object, and just we are using these data types with the same name. We are using fields just to practice. Now text area long, it allows 1,31,072 characters. When we use this, usually when we use text area, when we use text area long, we use for job description, right? Salesforce, as a Salesforce developer, this requirement is for Salesforce developer. If you go and see in Naukri, search in Salesforce. So open any Salesforce position. In this position, we are going to see different fields here. Somewhat slow. Every position will have some description. First, it will have job title or position name. This has open. This is the position name, right? This is the position. This is job description. It is lengthy, right? It is lengthy. So this is text area rich. This is text area rich because we have used one bold type, right? Here we have used one bold. And this length is, this font size is big when compared to this. Here we have highlighted something. They have given some this kind of bullet points. Here qualifications, they have used some small title. Here they have used role, industry type, all these things. So all this information is lengthy. That time we might need to use text area as text area rich. If you want to have different font sizes, colors, something like that, you have to use text area rich. Now for this, I am using text area long. Text area long. It will allow 1,31,072. By default, it is giving 32,768. And number of length is this. Visible lines are 3. You are clear with these properties, right? Every data type is going to ask properties. It is going to ask us to enter property details. Field label, field name, description, help text. These 3 and this field label are common for every data type. Now we have selected text area long. That time it has given length property and number of visible lines. Here I will give 5. 5 lines it will show. Add to custom for this is default selected, default value. So this 6 properties is it is allowing. 4 are those properties, common properties, field label, field name, description and help text. These 2 properties, length and number of lines visible. Scrolling option is provided by Salesforce by default. It will show 5 lines. Now we have selected 5 visible lines. And field name is this text description, text area long. Enter text in different lines. Help text allows enter length. Text up to 32,768. So how many properties it is showing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 are common properties, visible lines and length property. I hope you are able to understand this because these are very, very important. So this is the field level security. This field should be available to all the users, whoever is available. Then this is the last option is the layout. This layout concepts we will get in next class after these data types. Now this field is created, text area long. So now click on new. Where is our object? Data types option. Click on new. Refresh this. Yeah, we have got this. Data type name, text area long. For text data type, as usual, it is common ABC 1, 2, 3. It will allow special characters. Text area ABC 1, 2, 3. In the text area long, you can copy from this. Save. Now if you see this, go to that record. See this text data type, it is showing this in single line. This we have entered in 3 lines, it is showing. Here it is showing all the lines which we have entered. These are the 3 data types. Now we will create one more data type. Next data type is text area rich. It also allows 1,31,072 characters. It will allow text in different formats. We can enter different font, color, style, alignment. We can add images, we can add links as well. If you select this text area rich, create the data type, create new, select text area rich. Field name, text area rich. By default, it is giving 32,000 like this. Keep it like that only. Visible lines, you can give 6 or something. Description, enter, rich, saves, rich text. Help text, enter data in different formats, fonts, colors, anything you can enter. Images also you can add. Here 1, 2 field properties, field label, field name, description, help text, and these 2 visible lines and visible lines and length are the other properties. Total 6 properties are available for this field. What happened here? 10 lines it is showing, 6 it won't allow, minimum 10. So field level security, make visible to all the profile users. Then these are the, this is the layout. Select this. Now refresh. Data types, click on new. Data type is text area rich. Text, enter text data type 1, 2, 3 ABC. Then text area 1, 2, 3 ABC. I hope you understand what I am doing here. Then here you can make this text. Control B. Text area long, this is. Just a minute. Text area rich, still it is not enabled or what? Text area long. Text area rich, still it has not come. Why? Text area rich is here. Let us see. It is still not refreshed. We click new. We should get text area rich here. We are getting only 3 data types. Here we have text area rich is done. Text area long. Why it is not coming? It is still this data type is not populating.
Daddy never.
Cook,
Huh?
cook,
Huh?
cook.
Nina. Didi.
Air hostess.
Air hostess. Aeroplane. Cookie.
When you click on new, this field should populate. Why it is not coming? I am not getting. Why it is not coming? Text area rich should come. We will do one thing. We create one more time. Let us delete this field. And we try to create one more time. We have text area long. We are trying to create text area rich, but what it is not populating here there. Text area rich. Next. Field label is text area rich. Yeah. Text area rich. This is text area rich. Enter data in different.
Daddy never.
So click on next, save. Text area rich we have now. Let us see what it will do now. Usually it should come. Yeah, we have got this. Okay, this data type is text area rich. Text data type is 1, 2, 3 ABC. Here 1, 2, 3 special characters also it will happen. Text area long we have given like this. Now for the same text area rich we have different options. When we select text area rich, it is displaying all these options. Now we can highlight this Salesforce B and you can change color. And change color of this. Changed. And you can keep some bullet points. Here you can select and make these bullet points. And you can add some images. If you want to add any image, you can add. You can add image. You can make something URL also, you can link. If you want to link any Naukri URL something, you can link that. Then you click on this experiences. If you select this link, see this has turned to link. When you click on this, it will open Naukri. So just save this. Now see how the data is displayed. See, if you click on this experience, it will go here. This is the use of text area rich. Now, right. Now checkbox. This checkbox is to set true or false. If you check this option, if you select that option, it is true. If you don't select that, it is false. By default, this is unselected. Create that field as well. New. Checkbox. Next, 4 properties common. And it will ask checkbox. By default, this is unchecked. Script name checkbox. Like for married, that kind of fields, we use this checkbox. Click on save. We are creating so many fields. Now refresh this. Checkbox it gave. It is not refreshed yet. Check whether checkbox came here or not. Yes.
Daddy, elephant touching the bit.
So still it is not populating. We will see later. Now we will create other fields. Now checkbox is done. Next one is date. We know it is to collect any joining date, date of birth fields. That time we use this field. Create date field. It allows, it displays calendar. Date, description, and date field. Text select
The
date from calendar. You can select it is required or not. I am not selecting required. Then click next.
one.
So this date field is only one. 4 properties, common properties, field label, field name, description, help text plus this required checkbox. These are the 5 properties it has populated to enter. Now date we have got here. Refresh.
No done we, no done we, no done we, no done we, no yes, no
Create new. Till those 2 are not populated. Like this, we will create 19 data types. You see them. And date time, it allows to enter a date and time or pick date from pop-up calendar. If you create this field, when you go to that field, you can select the date and time from the calendar. It will give date time field. It will take date and time format. How it will take is, now today's date is 05/12/2022 and it will take in 8/11. It takes like this. If you select this field, time it will allow in these formats 2:40 p.m. or 24 hours or with seconds and milliseconds. We can select while creating the time field. Date and time is it takes both date and time, and number. It allows numbers. It allows only numbers. Maximum of 18 digits it is allowed. The properties are length property, number of decimals digits after 18 digits. How many digits you want? 123.12. In the starting it is 18 maximum. Here we can enter how many digits you want after that. We are giving 5. It will allow till 18. Starting 18 and next 18. We can select here total length of this is some 10. That time it will allow, including these two, 10 digits it will allow 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10, how many decimals? 5 decimals. It will allow like this. These properties are required checkbox, unique box, external ID. These are the 9 properties. Next, text encrypted. This is used for password fields. Now we are selected as a password field, or if you select this as bank account number or credit card number, this encrypted will come. While entering values in this field, it will show in the form of stars, or it will show X. If you create this field, if you end user is entering data details in that field, it will show like this. When we are entering password, it will show in stars. Bank account, it will show in cross. You can select this. You want to display stars or you want to display X. Create these fields as well. Now percentage. Like if it is a percentage, if you are calculating any discount, 5% discount, 10% discount for product, or if you are giving percentage, 99 percentage for education, or if you are entering any GPA values, that time you can select this percent. So these are the properties, 4 common properties plus these 3 properties it will ask while creating the field, total 7 properties. Next, currency. In this currency field, we can see this information in company information. Go to setup, company information. The company information, you can see currency here. This is the currency. Click on edit. Currency settings is there. You can change this currency to INR. Here Gujarati INR is there. It has changed to local currency. Before it was in dollars. Now click on save. It will change all current existing records. It is giving that warning. Now if you are in India, if your client is in India, then it should be currency. See this, it has changed. Now if you create this field, currency field, it allows user to enter dollars or local, whatever the currency which we have changed now. It allows maximum of 18 digits. This is the where you can go to setup and you can change the currency values. You can activate multiple currencies as well. Once you have changed this, activated multiple currencies, you can't change it back. So don't touch this, activating multiple currencies, because if our client is in different locations in India and Australia, USA, that time you will activate multiple currencies. Don't touch this now. We will discuss about that multiple currencies later. So a third field is URL. It will allow URLs, hyperlinks. We can select, we can paste any URL for this field. Like if you go to any field, account field, it will ask website address. Go to accounts or contact. If you click on any new, wait, touch screen. No. It is asking website address somewhere else. Here website. This is the URL field. This is URL field. It allows URLs.
Daddy, నేను coloring చేస్తా.
This allows URL fields. Not, wait, class. Next one is email address. It will allow, if you select this, if you create this field, this will allow users to enter email IDs. It has 7 properties. You can select it is required or not. You can select unique checkbox. It might not be unique. This is optional. You can select. If you want to make it mandatory, you can select required. If it is unique, you can select unique. If any external ID is checkbox is there, you can select this. Don't use this. It might be unique, or we can select, or we don't need to select. You can select this or not. Up to you. Next one is phone number. It allows to enter phone number. Whenever you enter number, automatically it will convert to phone number with or without country code. Here three options are there, other than three properties are there: required checkbox, unique box, external ID checkbox. While creating the field, it will ask these three properties plus those four properties, 7 properties. And pick list. Now this field is, this allows users to select a value from a list defined. For example, now we are creating, if you create this field, pick list field, now here we have one. This is showing Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Vijayawada, Vizag. When you are creating this field, it will ask for these values to enter. Create one pick list field. Data types. In this data types. Go to object manager. The object manager, data type. This data types, create one new field. Pick list. Click next. Field label is pick list. Here use global pick list value set. That means global pick list is common. If you select this, it will ask, it will automatically takes all states and countries list. Now we are not using this, we are entering values. Select this, enter values. Some locations, Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Vizag, something like this. Enter this. Then you can select this. If you have entered Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Vizag, some Mumbai, Chennai. If you select this, it will automatically sort these values in the display. And you can make first value as default value. What we will do is we will give none. Don't give these display values automatically. Use first value. And this restrict pick values defined is, it allows only these values, these six values. When you are entering value for field, it allows only these 6 values. It won't allow other values. We can enter pick list. Locations. Select location from pick list. You can make it is required, mandatory. If you want to make it mandatory, you can make this required. I am not making it this required. Click next. visible to all professional users. Save. Now pick list is created. Data types, we will see all came here or not. Why it is not problem? Yeah, see this. Checkbox came, date came, pick list. All these fields we have got. We made this mandatory. First one is this is pick list. Data type, text data type 1, 2, 3, something you can enter. ABC, text area. We can enter in different lines. Text area long. You enter something, it will take. This is also you can enter something. Checkbox, we are selecting. Date, you will get here. Pick list, Vijayawada. Save this. Now we have entered till pick list. Multi pick list option also same like this only. Multiple values from the list you define. Like when we use this, we might need to enter different skills. That time we use this multi pick list. Here it allowed only one value. In this, it allowed only one value, Vijayawada. If you do multiple pick list, that time it will allow multiple values. Object manager. Go to data type. Fields and relationships. Click on select multi pick list. Pick list multi select. Field name. Pick list multi select. So enter values. Skills, admin, development, Apex, Visual Force, so now I am not selecting any of these things. Lightning, JavaScript, LWC. Here it is showing how many lines it should be visible. I am giving 4. Field name multi pick list. Select multiple values. Here it select multiple values. It is required or not, I am not giving, it is mandatory. If we make this, it will ask you to enter data. Without that, it won't allow us to save. I'm not giving that. Allow in all profiles. Save this. Now switch to classic. Now go to the data type and check whether multi-pick list has came or not. If it come, see this. This is like this. You can select this. Development you can add. When you select multi-pick list, it is giving like this. So data type is multi-pick list. Text. This I have not given optional For this, I have given required. That's why it is showing it as mandatory. Even though if you don't allow these fields, it will allow. Without entering these as well, it will allow. If you make it required, then only it will allow like this. See now here, pick list selected, admin development with comma semicolon separated, it is showing the data here. That is the multi-pick list. And geolocation, that is to enter latitude and longitude. Auto number, this is automatically it increases the number without taking input. You try this, it will ask for the format, create that auto number. Hope you can do that. Go to setup, object manager. In the object manager, find data type. Relationships, new field, check auto number. You select this auto number, field label, auto number. So it is asking display format, which format you want. If you want A-00, or if you want A-000, it will display like this. Then starts with 001. Generate auto number for existing record. I am not selecting this. Description and this is auto number field. Takes automatically. User don't need to enter. If new employee is coming into organization, what it is displaying? Oh. Next. Save. Go to lightning and see. Classic and see how it is displayed. Data types. It has, when you select this record, data type name auto, click on save. So this is showing like this. It has not refreshed it. See this auto number has came. It has not taken input from us. For this record, it has come auto number. If you see, for this auto number is not generated because we have not selected for previous record. If you select any new record, if you create any new record, that time for this auto number, it is 001 in this format. If you create any new record, that time it will give A0002. Save this. This is automatically incrementing. For whatever the records, if you create third record, it will give A-0003. These are the 19 fields which we need to understand. So assignment, what we have to do is create one custom object, create custom object, name, data type, and enter, create 19 fields, select different data type for each field. Observe properties for each data type. Enter records for each data type. So this is the assignment we have to do. I hope you are clear with this. Usha and Venkatesh, you understood that? Any doubt?
I understood, sir. While I'm trying, if I got any doubt, I will definitely ask you.
Okay, you can call me at any time. You, Venkatesh, you practice this because this is very important to practice. I hope you don't need this recording.